SS5's rocking, don't bother knocking. Good evening, ladies and gentle people. Welcome to Africa once again. We are returning. We're returning again, this time with jets, because Voodoo didn't think we died enough in the helicopters. And again, the flight leader. Stop that, Gary. The flight leader tonight is Voodoo again in the blue FGUK Phantom in front of there. And I shall now hand you over to him, who's going to give us some sort of big description of what we're doing. Voodoo.
Good evening. Alright, real weather. We're going to fly real weather. Initially, we're going to take off from this runway. I make the heading to be about 84 degrees. We will hold, climb to about 8,600 feet. Initially, we're going to hold 400 knots indicated. After we get formed up quickly, I hope, we will be turning roughly 100 degrees, turning to 100 degrees and heading to significant terrain. It's basically a giant sightseeing tour. All kinds of cool bumpy lumpies and peaky boot with pointy bits and stuff like that.
So I shouldn't bring any bombs to blow things up then?
You can if you want to. It's not much to blow up. Lots of cool stuff. One more time, shooting for 400 knots initially. Runway heading 84 degrees, climb to 8,600. We're late. Who's not ready to go?
I'm ready.
Look at you! This is a short runway, so
I don't have any wings.
Where'd you leave them?
No, this is what they gave me. Little sticky things. Don't
You'll have to do. Flap them hard.
I'll flap them hard.
Powering up. Watch me for the roll. I made it.
You have wings.
Hey, bother.
Accelerating through 300 knots indicated, heading 84 degrees, climbing through 2,500 feet under autopilot control, of all things. So you guys all getting out the field. Well done.
So what was the time of day? I missed that bit.
I didn't tell you that bit. Set it to dawn right now. Flying through 5,000 feet. I'm at 400 knots, heading 84 degrees. Try to form up as quick as you can, guys. Leveling 8,600 feet. Watch me for the turn to 100 degrees. Turning to 100 degrees, my mark. Stand by. Mark.
100 degrees.
Rolling right, 100, gents. And there's the gate.
Visibility in the F5 cockpit is, yes, limited.
Ramping up to 480 knots, my mark. Stand by, 480, my mark. Go. 480 knots indicated, please. Hit 8,600 feet. True heading, 100 degrees.
Word. Or 80 knots, yeah, 1,000 feet. Ish. Turning right to 140, my mark. Stand by, 140. Mark. Turn right, 140 degrees. Coming up. Gary at 1.17 miles, G lean at 1.25, towards 2.25 miles back. Look on the map, it's just like a number. Turning right, 180, my mark. Stand by. Turning due south, 180. Mark. Turn right, 180. Coastway of this big ass lake. I ain't somebody, but I don't think it's you. It's not you.
I'm blue. See you.
I don't see you. I was GD when I was falling. Where are you? Ah, I see another aircraft wheel there, right? Okay.
Stand by for left turn to 90 degrees. Left turn 90 on my mark. Stand by. Mark. Holding left 90. Look at this big ass rocky island.
Must be well off because I don't see an island number one land.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing our weather to border of high pressure because we're missing lots of cool stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Switch weather, border high pressure, please.
Ah, that's different.
There's the big rocky ass island.
So where are you?
Over here.
Where?
I see myself to your right and behind you.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
I think that to be the case, yes.
Okay. I'm approaching the island. Do you want me to slow down?
You're gonna have to. I'm gonna turn left 80. Stand by. Mark, turning left 80 degrees. You'll see a little cleft in the hills across the lake there.
Yep.
Head for it.
Heading for it. Slowing down at 450 knots. That should give you catch-up time.
There you go. Still need to come to your right a little bit to get on our path. 2 lanes in there. Gary's on my arse. Cold's right there. Here comes Richard. Richard on the inside.
Still no visual of you.
You're still ahead of us.
Slowing to 400
He's got
knots.
no wings.
I'm going to slow or I'll stall.
He got no wings.
It's funny you picked this area. I actually looked over this area and was like, probably have to come back here. And then like, a week or two later, here we are.
Here we are. Great minds think alike, Gary. I'm going to continue to roll left a little bit to about 60. 60, my mark. Mark. Turn left to 60 degrees. It's a cool little valley thing here in this big chunk of rock. You're going to fly over the top and then we're going to turn abruptly right. Now we're catching on to Stu. 3/4 of a mile. There you are. Look off your starboard rear quarter there, buddy.
Oh, I see specks in the distance.
Prepare yourselves for a roll right to 200 degrees. Maintain 480 knots at 8,600 feet. Look down, it's kind of cool.
Voodoo, how far to the east will you guys go? And hello.
Hello.
We're about as east-ish as what we're going to get now. As soon as I cross this ridge line, we're going to roll right to 200.
I'm loading stuff from Terramass and I'm asking myself how much do I actually have to load from the east?
I think east 40, north 00 will get you there.
Okay.
All right, dudes, roll right 200. Mark. Maintain 8,600 feet. 480 knots indicated, please.
So you'll be crossing the whole country, Udu?
Oh, I don't think so.
Big place.
Yeah, it's a very large place, you know.
Load the whole thing is like that'll take me like a half an hour or something like that.
Right now we're heading toward this mountain called Mount Niro. N-Y-I-R-O. Niro. Or Nira. I'm not sure.
A half hour to load everything up. What are you on, 1G?
Oh,
That should be your new call sign now. 1G.
dial up.
Level it out at 200 degrees, 8,600 feet. 480 knots indicated, mini Amity.
I'm with ya.
See ya.
So, Fudu, basically, are you just on your way back to Kitale?
We're basically just flying all around. Heading 200 degrees.
Alright.
480 knots, 8,600 feet. You see another big chunk of cool stuff right ahead of us there. There's a whole ridge line of that. We're gonna follow it south-ish.
Somewhere around about here there is the second largest canyon in the world, and I think it's the largest slot canyon. That's what got me looking.
Is a slot canyon something you use for your scale electrics?
Oh, there's Redchard. Hello, Redchard.
No peoples.
Dude.
What up?
Sky up, ground down, normally.
Ta-da!
Depends.
I don't wear them.
Nice country.
Up in the sky, on the ground, it might be different, man.
Yeah, things try to eat you.
It's all either desert or mountains here.
Something's going to try to eat you or kill you.
Yeah,
And not necessarily the animals.
exactly.
Big, massive blob of red stuff there on the map.
That's the blood splat.
Is that what that is?
Mm.
All right, climb 10,000 feet. My mark, stand by, 10,000 feet. Mark, up to 10,000 feet. Maintain 480 knots, please. Go manual stick here. We're going to roll left when we get over the top of this ridge. Nice, gentle turn to the left, southish. I'm executing that now. So if you don't see me, where you can see me. Give you a new heading here in a minute. New heading 140. Thousand feet, 480 knots.
Oh, I love this time of day in this terrain. Ooh. Oh.
Pump up the speed to 500 knots on my mark. Stand by. 500 knots. Mark, ramping it up to 500 knots. Maintain true heading 140, 10,000 feet, please. I thought we run a little late. Stupid old FlightGear wants to crash. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff after the flight or so, or even now if you want to look at a map, there's all kinds of cool mountains and valleys and deserts and ancient volcanoes and all kinds of cool stuff here. Basically going to fly a U-shaped circuit here down through these hills, and we get down to the bottom of this chunk of significant terrain. We're going to turn right and go up another chunk of significant terrain, and then we'll land and refuel and refresh. There is no objective other than to look at cool bumpy stuff.
I ain't getting out of the cockpit in this place.
I have made a deal with the people who keep this our destination airport or our break time airport, and they have purged all of the poisonous snakes. No cobras or mambas or any of that stuff.
No, it's just going to be 400 guys with AK-47s waiting on us.
It's Kenya, so probably not.
You think?
No.
A whole horde of Tetsy flies.
Yeah, that's a fact. Do they bite? Of course they bite.
They don't just bite, they just rip off a chunk of you and then fly away going, ha 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 ha!
Catch me if you can. Watch me for a right turn to 180. Mark, roll right 180, please. Maintain 10,000 feet, 500 knots if you can. You guys who ain't got wings will not be hindered by any of that wind resistance.
No, but we don't have any wings to assist with the turning either.
Yeah.
You see, that Phantom's out turning this, and you're 3 times the weight.
Just roll the thing on its side and pull the stick back.
Yes, I was letting the autopilot do it.
Do some pilot shit.
Do some pilot shit, dude!
Amend that course to 170 now. Yeah, there's a big cool valley off to the left side of this ridge.
I doubt very much where anything here is actually cool. It would be very jungly and hot.
And we're on the equator, so. Here locally, there's a big race every year that's in the middle of July, and it's very hilly and long distance race. It's called the Bix Beiderbecke Memorial Run, but it's always in the summertime. It's always 90 degrees, 90% relative humidity. Horrible, horrible, brutal run. And for years it was dominated by Kenyans running it. because they run at high altitude and in rarely hot conditions. So they were well trained. Ooh, ooh. Check out this thing to our left. There's Keith. Right through the middle of this chunk of stuff, headed for Wamba. I don't know what Wamba is, but it's cool.
Are we going the Wamba way?
A Wamba way, a Wamba way, a Wamba way, a Wamba way.
Ooh, Wamba, Wamba way.
There you go. See?
Shut up. Where all can you have all this good fun and flying stuff and be offended by music as well? Set yourself up for an abrupt right turn to 280 in a bit. Right now, we're going to go manual stick and just kind of ooze over to that that little peak there to the left. Slide left. Get your backbone. Slide. That'd be Wamba over there.
Cue music?
No. No.
Oh, go on.
So I'm now headed about 150, 10,000 feet, 500 knots. We're back on track time-wise. We're getting there. I just love these rocky bits. This here, this big lumpy chunk, this here be Wamba.
I'm not, we've reached the naming of the song. This is how they got it.
Bam.
It's famous.
Wow. Alright, rocks me for a roll right, 280. Turning right, 280, my mark. Over here, we'll go across this little basin to the next bunch of chunky, grabby, bouncy stuff. Up to a place called Horror Peak. Another big ass mountain. It's like not really got a peak to it, it's just big.
What's the actual heading?
Actual heading right now, 280, sir.
That's cheating. Who was that in the Eagle? Warp speed.
Stop, mate.
That'd
Must
be
have
nice.
been Richard.
There you go. You know what to look for. I'm right at the performance envelope, like the A4K.
Should have got an F-15.
Should have got Specsavers.
There's like right below us this little basin of nothingness. Of course, I don't suppose when you get to the mountains, other than the fact that they look cool, I don't suppose there's a whole hell of a lot there either.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot there. We'll fight them, otherwise I'd consume you.
Nah. Brother just came from spent 3 weeks here at in various places close to here, Serengeti National Park and other associated stuff. Since it's a pretty cool country.
I'm at 500 knots and you are pulling away.
Airspeed indicator says I'm dead on 500 indicator. So I suppose it's be some discrepancy in weather settings, maybe?
Well, on border high pressure as you requested.
New heading 340, please stand by. Turn right 340, my mark. Mark, turn right 340, please. Refreshed my border high pressure setting. Maybe that will help too. Correcting left 330, my mark. Mark, slice that turn 330. We're high enough at 10,000 to just squeak over this stuff.
Hope so.
If not, more of those flames you saw earlier. Did you ever figure out what that was?
It was cold. He wasn't being very cold.
Crackle, crackle, crackle. Somewhere amidst all these rocks and crevasses and stuff will be another cool place to have one of our warbird capture the flag or grab the red smoke games. Yeah. Watch me for the turn to 260 GPS FMS. Yeah, that would suck. Turning left, GPS FMS 259er, stand by. Mark. Spawn without scenery here. This is going to be real boring. Wow, I wonder where'd you get your scenery?
Tesco's.
East altitude 8,600 feet, my mark. Stand by, 8,600. Mark, descending to 8,600. Slow speed, 450 knots, my mark. Mark, slowing to 450 knots. Descending to 8,600 feet. GPS FMS is 257. Colds headed north. I can bring us right out of this airport. Destination is HKKT. Hotel Kilo Tango. Kitale Airport in
Kenya.
Yep.
Not Kenya, Kenya.
Okay.
Just like it's Arab, not Arab.
And Italians who live in Italy.
Italians live in Italy, not Italians.
Depends on what part of the world you live in.
The proper side.
Right, the correct side of the pond.
Yes. Not Trump-trocious.
Stand by for a right turn to 290. 290, my mark. Mark, turned right, 290. Let's get down to about 8,000 feet. Try not to hit anything. Runway heading is 220, by the way. It's about 4,700 feet long. We'll be turning left on that vector here when I feel secure.
Wrong place to be feeling secure.
GPS FMS from here is 253 so far. Current heading is 290, 8,000 feet, 450 knots. Mind the bumpy bits. Plus you're flying JSP sim and you can bounce off them, in which case knock yourself out.
Literally.
Literally. Descend to 6,500, my mark, 6,005, stand by. Mark, descending 6,500, decrease speed 400 knots. Mark, decrease speed 400, heading 290, descending to 6,500. Be making a left turn onto our final here pretty quick. Wow, that was cool. How's that A4 hanging up, holding it up there, Gary?
Oh, I love it. It's a great old plane. Has a really shitey autopilot, but the rest of it's pretty good.
Let's go steal the one out of the, oh, I don't have that one up.
I know where it is.
Autopilots for girls.
Well,
If you want any decent camera shots, you need to use a bloody autopilot.
yeah, especially when we're doing groupy stuff.
It's different if I'm just video from the cockpit and following somebody, but doing stuff like this, you want to see the hole in something. Mountains up to the left.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we're going to turn left. GPS FMS 237. My mark. Stand by. Mark, turning left. I'll call out that. Ultimately, we're heading for about 220 degrees to come in right on the airport.
I'm now heading at a mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna have to head over. We're gonna have to go over this. Climb 10,000 feet. My mark. Mark, climbing 10,000 feet. Maintain 400 knots. Heading 236. Oh, cool. Wow.
Right across
Check
the
this out when
ridge
it crosses this ridge.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I got snow on the tops.
Really?
You must be using live weather then. Ah, I see.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
He's just got his
I'm actually using
snow
the
line
upper
set
of high
different.
pressure. What, Voodoo? You're doing some funky chicken there.
What's
Good
that?
stuff. Oh no, that's not you. That's Fold. Oh,
Continue climbing
nice.
through. Continue climbing through 10,000 feet. Just keep climbing. We gotta get over this chunk.
About 12,000's enough.
Yeah, you're fine. In fact, you begin a slow descent again as soon as we get over that high stuff, because we're going to have to get down here and land on the other side of this chunky monkey. We're about 5 minutes out. GPS FMS 236.
Roger that.
Descending, I'm going to hold it about 10,000 feet. Like to use my vertical speed setting, but it totally crashes this autopilot, so I can't do that.
Gary, that autopilot and that 840, that's not final, isn't it?
Sorry, what?
The autopilot and that 840.
Yeah, the autopilot is crap for pitch and altitude control. Speed and heading seems fine.
Yeah, alright. Because it actually killed me in the first run.
Slow descent, gentlemen. Maintain heading 236. I'm slowing down to 300 knots. Slow descent here.
I just thought, in case anyone didn't actually notice, G-Beam has just died.
Why?
He's run out of fuel.
Oops. Check your fuel, you guys.
I'm not sure how, because the Tonka does carry quite a lot, unless he was running with the wings knocked back and on burner all the time.
I tried to Tonka earlier. It does this really nicely. Not if you don't fold your wings. It won't make 500 very well without. It needs afterburner with wings.
Bit too much ordnance, maybe?
300 knots, heading 236, GPS FMS at 6,800 feet. This is a hard to spot runway.
I'm maybe probably a bit too low for it, but never mind.
You'll be okay. How low are you?
This low.
Oh, 6,005. There's Mr. Leem.
I'm skimming the treetops.
Not cool for a dude with stumps.
No. I might take the head off on a giraffe. This helps.
Or an antelope. Ooh. Ooh.
Or a big kitty cat might try and jump up and catch me.
There's a cold right in front of me. Ah, that gets you underneath the first street light, they'll turn you loose, mate.
Too much ordnance, yep.
Oops.
If you had the GR4 and you were carrying Brimstone, Brimstone is a very, very draggy payload. It's universally hated by the real tornado pilots as well for the same reason.
Oh man.
Oh, there's the shrimp. Oh, alright.
Where?
Oh, right in front of us.
Oh shit! Oh, God.
Just after we cross this habitated area, this little
what habitat
town,
area?
you'll see the runway.
There's a town here?
It is right below me.
Yeah, there's actually people living there.
Wow. Wow.
Lots
Are
of
they
them.
waving?
Looks at them.
Oh, there it is. It looks like a big little town. Or it would be if it was map properly.
Okay, as you spot the airport, break and land, get yourself set up. We're coming off at a little bit of an angle there, but you should be able to pull it off. You're good.
Yep. Yep. Break in now, entering 2-2. Right.
Down rolling. Whoa, somebody's going fast.
Might be me, I've got no scenery, so I'm just going to circle.
Wow, that would be a boring flight.
No, because I was staying about 0.2 miles from your 6.
Bye-bye.
Coming around again.
That you?
Yeah.
No, it ain't. That way airplane has wings.
I'm dressed up like a...
F-15.
Oh no, F-15. No. I'm dressed up like a tiger, so I blend in if I crash.
Ah! Like a thud. It is a thud. Oh no, not
Not sure you should be banking like that, Stuart, at that sort of airspeed.
But it's a bit hairy, but it's manageable.
He's gonna die.
As long as I keep the power on, I'll be alright.
Well, thumbing through book. It doesn't seem to be in the standard operating procedures, Squadron Leader.
Doesn't care.
Shut down, off for a libation. Get down here, Stuart. Whoa!
This doesn't.
Well, I'm down.
Still doing 80. Yeah, it doesn't break very well.
I'm alive.
Is that what you call that?
Well, the teaspoons don't give you much of an air brake, so.
I'll be back.
And he demonstrates how to do a properly managed
Richard,
landing.
stop slowing down. I don't know how to
Brake.
B.
My goodness.
Well, I'm alive, that's the main thing, isn't it? I do like the F5, just a bit of the model so old.
Richard, you're still up there. What's going on?
I've got no scenery, so I've got nothing to land on.
Oh, damn it.
I actually had quite a lot of fuel left, I'm surprised. Right, AFK while I give myself a drink.
AFK as well.
I'm now back after my safari off the long end of the runway.
That's a pretty sexy looking airplane you got there.
I does like it, especially when you see them for real. I hopefully should manage another trip down to their hangar in April next year.
Yum.
Of course, I'll go down for the sun and fun as well, because that turned out to be like a really, really, really excellent airship.
Ow, poop. Stupid FlightGear.
What, crash?
Yep.
Poop.
What's our ICAO?
ICAO is Hotel Kilo Kilo Tango, HKKT.
Thank you, sir.
I am back.
Welcome back! Gary had a game crash, he'll be back
Momentarily.
momentito. Hopefully it won't pull that game that pulled on me where that thing just got
Which ordnance is it you have on, Geelim?
Alright, you guys, get up on the runway here.
You can't remove the two wing tanks. There's no there's two wing tanks and the countermeasure pods. You can't remove those as a standard fit.
Bloody great big eagle, it just came and like sat on me. What a shit.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Get out the runway, guys. Chop, chop.
There's an F-15 blocking the road.
Again, don't know what you're talking about.
Comes a tomato.
That guy is a real maverick, let me tell you.
Who's in the F-16?
FGUK.
Alright.
I just have to say, Geed, what a fine aeroplane.
It looks like it's got the collapsed leg.
Come on, guys, get out of here.
Who's trying to overtake me?
Me, because you're blocking the road.
Hey.
Oh,
Bam,
hell.
bam, bam.
Standard F-16, I take it. And I'm getting lag with it. I can't fly.
Which one's that?
Standard F-16.
Is that what that is? Is that the one Mr. Tux has?
I think so.
Are you sure? That one looks like our one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
I
an
don't know,
F-16
something-
CJ.
Is it a CJ? Well, it's not that one that's giving me lag. Something's giving me lag nearby.
Oh yeah. Yeah, same
yeah.
here.
I'll blame it, Richard.
Like hell.
Richard, it's your fault.
It's not me, I'm behind you, I'm being cold.
See, my aircraft's that small, I can taxi under the wings of the Air Force.
You can just move a smidgen forward, could you, Stuart?
I don't see the definition of smidgen in the Air Force. Look, you know.
Well, it's just that I seem to be having a small nose-tail interconnect problem with your aircraft.
Cozy. You dog you.
That's cozy, isn't it?
Negative.
Negative. Alright, we're going to hold runway vector 220. Heading 220. We're going to go zoom right to 450 knots, so stay on me.
Altitude.
8,600 feet initially until we get formed up, and then we're going to be turning to a heading, indeterminate heading of about 300 degrees.
Sorry, can you repeat the altitude again, please?
Altitude 8,600, sir. Initially. We'll have to climb, I think, up to 13,005 or 14,000 to get over these two big-ass mountains. Large mountains. That would be on your side of the pond vernacular. Don't know if you guys have big-ass things over there, do you?
Scotland is
Only Americans.
Only balls, you know. That's why McDonald's at a quarter pounders.
Alright. Watch me for the roll. Powering up.
Powering up.
Boom. Brakes are off. We're rolling. Another short runway. Well, this one ain't too bad. Target speed 450.
There's the Geedmeister.
Hello.
Hello.
Wie geht es dir, Meister?
Leveling 8,600 feet. Heading 220 true. Approaching target speed of 450 knots. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Watch for me, but a turn to 300, heading buck 300, my mark, stand by. Mark. Boom, rolling right 300.
When you're back.
Got an eyeball on me?
Nope. This thing's slow.
Confirm have visual.
This thing's slow at getting off the ground.
That's because they ain't got no wings in there.
Other more powerful aircraft are available.
Shut up.
This message brought to you by our sponsor, Richard. Alright, I'm climbing to 13,500 feet. Mark, increase speed 480, heading 300 degrees. There will be two big ass mountains here. We're turning due north here in a bit, I stop minimizing my flight gear. Yeah.
The only big ass I can see is yours because I'm right behind it.
It's a big kiss my big blue shiny ass.
I'm getting snow at the tops already.
Am I behind
I'm on
you?
a quarter
Hang
of
on.
high pressure.
I think you're behind me again.
We are behind you again.
How the hell did that happen?
You're fast, man. You got no wings.
Yes, but that means I can't climb. I can't turn. Well, I can, but, you know, with obvious problems.
Right turn, due north, 0 degrees. Do it now. Continue climbing 13,005. Look down if you want, because it's really pretty.
Do it now.
Do it now, good fleet around.
Looking around.
People calling Arnold's Pizza. Oh. 13,500 feet, heading 0 degrees at 480 knots indicated.
I see someone.
That's great. We're a little bit behind you and to your left, sir.
To my left?
Yes, sir.
Somebody's in front. Oh, there you are. Right, okay.
That's G. Leam ahead of you.
G New and Splat. Okay.
Turn right 20 degrees on my mark. Mark, turn right 20. Maintain 13,500 feet, 480 knots indicated, and look at the big chunk of shit in front of us. Look at that big bumpies. Oh, it's a technical term, big bumpies.
So pretty.
You can play peekaboo with big bumpies. Oh yeah.
Is it still 450 knots?
No, it's 480, sir. Course correction left 35 degrees true. Stand by 35. My mark. Bam. Rolling right 35 degrees. You can see that big chunk of bumpy stuff and just right in front of us.
Yep. Got eyes on. Is that Mr. Leem in front of us? Got a flash and flip on that radar.
That would be him.
Alrighty.
Back with the pack. Sort of.
He's back!
He's
You
back.
stumpy little things you call wings.
Could have been worse because I brought the lightning.
You'd run out of fuel.
I ran out of fuel before they ran out of runway.
Right behind you. Are you flying her manually, Richard?
Confirm.
Roger that. Same here.
Anywhere to fly.
Yup.
What do you mean on by default?
Stand
Expect
by
to
for a
use
left
deployed.
turn to 0 degrees. Stand by.
What was that?
I expect
Stand
me
by.
deployed.
Me or him? I don't think I moved them. I was moved. Turning left 0 degrees. Mark. 480 knots, 13,500 feet. Check out these rocks, dudes.
Pretty.
And I would name some of these places we're flying over, but I cannot pronounce them.
I shall call that one to the left a Voodoo Mountain,
Yeah. Why is that?
because it's a big ass clump of rock or something.
I thought you were going to say because it's penis shaped.
Don't be so rude. We're English, you know. Scott's accepted.
Being rude's part of our national language. Can't help it.
Yep. Merlin told me one night I was a honorary member of the Scottish Mafia. So I'm blaming you guys. Fifteen 15,500 feet, 480 knots, heading due north. another big chunk of stuff sticking out here. This is what amazes me about this terrain, is like flat desert, high plain desert stuff, and then stuff up like 10,000 feet and higher just jumps out of this plane.
The plains are pouring down there, but that mountainous terrain, that's quite amazing, yeah.
It is. See, I didn't know any of this stuff was even here until I scouted this.
See, you should do a lot of random flights like I do, and you end up places. And you just do things.
I've run into that on occasion where you have to ask me, I don't know where I am. I gotta find him on the map and tell him, you're in Oregon, dude. Which is the same as being lost, no matter, even if you're from there, but this is kind of cool. And it doesn't have a name. Oh yeah, it does. Moroto.
Bless you.
Moroto.
Big mountain in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. Alright, watch me for a turn right to about 20 degrees. Mark, turn it right, 20. This is an actual mountain we're going to. I'll call it Muro Cigar. S-I-G-A-R. Muro Cigar. I don't know that that's how it's pronounced. That's what we're calling it.
What are you saying, noodle cigar?
No, dude. Muro.
Sounds Japanese. I think we're in the wrong country.
Hey. Muro Cigar.
Noodle cigar. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
You know we're offending somebody. Do you know what you just said?
Yes. Do you? I know.
Suddenly, I'm completely aroused. Please hold the hate mail, fans. We're just fooling around.
We'll get it anyway. Some people get too easily offended, and some people just get offended for the sake of getting offended so they can complain.
Huh? That must be there's more and more Americans everywhere.
And to them I say, you're fudge nipples.
This is one of my favoriteest areas. Relish these hills, guys. These are spectacular. I know no other in FlightGear of this type.
Sorry, Richard, tonight I can't really hold speed. I'm going fast and slow, fast and slow.
I'm seeing a lot of various types of rubber banding off everybody tonight, actually.
Yep.
That's the first time I haven't seen any. I'm not seeing any.
It's because you're in front and you're looking at nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, there he goes.
Well, that's because I turned around and looked behind me. Asshole. Gone.
Get your ass in front of me, man.
I am in front of you.
Oh, there he is.
What an attractive looking bunch of aircraft. I didn't know better. I'd think you were a bunch of hooligans.
Really?
Really. Flyby's badass, kids.
You're way behind again.
No, not on my screen, I'm not. Okay, changed my flag settings. Stand by. I gotta get up.
Isn't that supposed to be automated soon then, Richard?
No, it's too complicated.
Oh. That's disappointing.
Jarno's working on it. He might come up with some clever solution. But basically, all the clocks and all your flight gear instances need to be synchronisated to the nearest nanosecond for it to work.
So that's not going to work then, because that's impossible.
Well, it's not impossible, it's just difficult.
The impossible takes longer.
Except in Scotland.
What? Watch me for a turn left to do about 350, gents.
We invented lots of cool shit that runs the world, so yeah, nothing's impossible in Scotland.
Mark, turning left 350. Stay with me. More cool shit to see. Another really cool valley here to our left.
Can't help thinking maybe we'd enjoy the valley more if we were tickling our tummies with the trees.
Go for it.
No trees down there, everything's burnt, dead, hot.
You do know there's venomous tree snakes that can jump like 3,000 feet, do you not, Richard?
Wicked
I
bad,
don't-
like mamba.
Don't care, I've got an M61.
That only helps when they're in front.
If they're behind me, I don't care what they're doing.
Oh, that's not a good way to think.
Bite you in the arse, that will.
Flaw in my plan.
You know, I've lived in Florida for like 19 years, and it was only like a couple of weeks ago that I found out that gators actually climb trees.
Gators are tame.
No, they climb trees. That means you can have a gator jump out a tree on you. The new direction for gator attacks I'd never actually previously considered.
Sorry about that.
Turbo.
Little manual stick.
Where exactly are
Slide
you?
to the right. Just slide to the right. Give me a new heading when I get there.
Lost you, Voodoo?
I think you're ahead of me. Look to your right.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah.
My big blue shining metal butt.
There he is.
Here I am.
To save the day.
Well, let's not get carried away.
Captain Chaos.
New heading 24.
Dom DeLuise. Classic.
What was that? 224?
24 degrees. Descending to 10,000 feet, Mark. maintain 480 knots, please. Watch me for a left turn to 270, please. In a bit. Left turn 270. Mark.
Turning 270.
Maintain 10,000 feet, 480 knots, please.
Oh man, all that drag with those huge wings, Richard.
Big fat wing.
Right, or right off the bat, right to the fat shaming.
Okay.
The faming?
Fat shaming.
The faming?
Fat
That is a pretty
shaming.
fat wing. That wing should go to like Weight Watchers with Jenny Craig. Lose 2,000 pounds an hour of jet fuel. Only a Jenny Craig.
Watch your fuel, kids. I don't know what you're going to do about it, but not like you just pull into a gas station here. Plenty now. Why is that?
That's great, I don't know.
Because we're flying higher.
Tonga's quite good at low level with the fuel. Better at low level with the fuel, I think.
Yeah, but that's not what Rudy's flying.
Well, did you take some sort of screenshot or something like that?
No, I just changed my view and it locked me up for a second.
Yes, it did.
Alright.
Now the formation is panicked and scattered.
Well, reform. You're humans, you have thumbs, you can adapt.
Huh?
Adapt.
That provokes Tom.
No, Richard overtook me. What the hell?
What? You let Richard?
Richard uses warp speed occasionally.
No. Perish the thought.
Do some manual throttle.
That's what she said.
Well, she would say that, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she's that kind. Guess I was flying close quarters with Sonny last Sunday at EGOD, and I thought, wow, she's like staying so close to my aircraft. She likes me. She really likes me, and then I realized she can't see me.
Well, flying close quarters with Sonny, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, you get your thrills where you can.
Just better watch where you put your fueling probe.
Ha ha ha! Yeah.
I don't want the wrong kind of gas on your stick.
Causes corrosion on then.
Marty.
Watch me for a left turn to 240. 240, my mark. Mark, turning left, 240.
I thought it was you this time.
Be our last big chunk of cool rocks, dudes.
Unnecessary aerobatics from Geed.
Sweet.
Why unnecessary?
Revoke his flight status.
No such thing as unnecessary cutting up. Heading 15 degrees, or excuse me, heading bug 240, 10,000 feet, forward brake 0 knots indicated. Another chunk of significant terrain that no one asked my permission to deploy.
The Tux and the F-16 is sort of lagging behind a little bit.
Looking at 1.18 miles.
Oop, someone else coming up in the 6. Who's that? It's an F-15. Who is it?
That would be me.
You.
Geed got lost because of his unnecessary aerobatics.
There he goes again.
Whee! Watch me from a right turn to 0 degrees. Done. Turn right, 0 degrees. Maintain 10,000 feet, 40 knots.
There goes my terrain.
Terrain.
Too low, don't think.
Pull up. Traffic.
Monkeys. Venomous snakes. Pull up.
Cannibals.
Pull hair.
Lots of.
What's the safe word?
Huh? not what I meant, darling. What I said was I'm taking you to show you some rocks. Big rocks. Hitting 0 degrees to 10,000 feet. 0 knots. Look at this big chunk of rocks. If we overfly this, we will be turning 50-ish degrees toward our final destination. Where we once again will take our lives in our hands and try to land these bad boys. Who's upside down?
It's not me. I look
not me.
it.
I didn't do it.
Well, it seems, Richard, that I'm remote controlling your afterburners.
That's where it was. That's where all his fuel went. Watch me for a turn to GPS FMS approximately 7.7 degrees, 7.8 degrees. Park, turn right.
One thing about this little thing, while all you lot are bleeding speed off on your turns, this one doesn't. With you and your fat bloody wings and all the rest of it, you know?
Descending to 6,000 feet, reduce speed 300 now. If you can get down in time, we can land straight in because HKLK, our final destination, is mere minutes ahead of us. Not even that. Continue to set to 5,000 feet, please. GPS FMS 90 degrees, headed due east. 300 knots, capping at 5,000 feet. This is a hard one to spot.
Yeah, because some of them have got quite a lot of dusty, hazy stuff down below.
I still don't have any scenery, I hope.
No scenery at all?
Nah.
I got a heads up on the runway, it's right ahead.
Oh shit, okay. I thought I had like that tile west of that lake, but apparently I don't.
I don't see no runway. Oh yes I do, yes I do.
6.5 miles out, not quite. Land straight in if you can, if not, do a roundabout.
Let's see, let's try that one. Might be that little missing tile. Ah, damn it. If I bet it in time.
On final.
Right, reloading scenery.
I've got a slight issue. I have 0 elevator control. Because the bloody autopilot kicked back in. Arse. I'm on the ground though. I survived it. It came in nicely on its own.
Well done.
Coming in on final.
I'm parked.
Look at you. Park up on Stu. Well, not on Stu, but you know what I'm saying.
Shutting down engines.
I'm awaiting scenery.
Holy shizness.
Same here, but I don't think that it'll come in time.
I have scenery.
Yay!
G Lima's inbound.
I'm unbound.
Damn it, safe.
You may want to deploy the flats, G Lima. Just a couple.
Just a clicky dicky.
You have got reverse thrusters on that as well. Undercarriage, undercarriage, undercarriage. There we go. There we go. Ride it. Shut the speed brakes and ride it in on the throttle. Then when you hit the ground, hit the reverse thrusters.
Try to avoid hitting the ground.
Yeah, avoid hitting the ground. Not too much flaps. Don't put full flaps on. You don't need them unless you're carrying a heavy payload. Don't shut them either. Just one click's probably enough. There we go. Phantom bouncing down the grass. Right, reverse thrust, reverse thrust, reverse thrust. Hit the delete key in your keypad. Well, it's different, but it's, yeah. You're alive, that's amazing. Hey, he's done it. Can you hear him sweat? Richard is in. Just to let you know, Richard, you are on camera.
Fantastic.
No pressure. No pressure. But the runway's over there. And what were you telling me about doing high turns and low speeds? The F-15 is not particularly good at that either.
Beg to differ.
Nice selection of aircraft, you guys.
Richard is inbound. He's not coming. He's going for the grass. He's saving the tarmac. Oh. That was. I'm not sure if that was a landing or a stall onto the tire there, onto the grass there, Richard.
Anyone come on.
But you have sunk.
It was not a landing.
Yeah, you're sitting on your belly.
That's because I broke my landing gear because I came down too fast.
Oh, dear. You built a bloody plane as well.
I know, you put me off, that's my excuse.
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Might be onto something.
Geed's still flying around.
Yeah, still no scenery.
You know you can fly FGUK without there being a speech bubble. You're sadly mistaken. I have a nice wee ladder to get out of my cockpit.
Wow, look at that. It's sitting up in big and boy.
There's a good tornado.
There's a good tornado.
Okay, that's different. Did you try and back it up with the reverse thrusters?
Just put it forward and let it fall back on its nose. It's okay.
Yeah, put forward thrust on for a little second, but keep the wheel brakes on. And don't tell anybody when you hand the aircraft back. Don't admit to the damage. Wow, there's a hovering F-15. Who the hell's that scooting about in the F-4?
No idea what's going on with the terrain here. I'm sitting on the ground.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're levitating.
Oh, it is October.
Well, that's it. Apart from the F4 that's waiting for driving the country.
We got heat coming in. Or I see
Scanner.
Here he comes again.
Here he comes to save the day.
I think we'll be on that. Right, while he's attempting to park for the 17th time, do I have a volunteer for next week?
Got him out there because...
I'll do it.
Richard's doing it. Jesus.
Woohoo!
Okay, Richard.
Thank you.
It is
Thank you,
yours.
Richard, for saving us for a fate worse than death. Because if Stuart has to do it, he makes us do bad things.
I should put a reminder on my calendar because otherwise I'll forget.
Don't
I've got a
forget.
bad memory.
Don't forget, because I will fly down to France and do nasty things to you.
You can drop, I don't know, iron brew on the house or something.
No, it won't be iron brew I'll drop in the house.
He'll touch your cat in an impure manner.
Ooh, nasty. I'll tell her why.
That's, I'm saying.
I just seen an F-15 or something plough into the ground there.
Yeah, what was that?
It's gone. It's vanished. I think it's heading to Middle Earth now.
Lights playing about its head.
Anyway, thank you for watching if you watched tonight. We shall be back next week with something that Richard is going to cook up. And if he doesn't cook it up, we shall pay him a visit at his house in France and do nasty things to him.
Thanks for coming.
But he might probably like, actually. So,
You never know.
And thanks, Voodoo, for a fantastic flight.
You're welcome.
Yes, indeed. Good job, sir.
exactly. That was a nice spot.
Hardly any death and destruction.